life to make people smile.
I need to find a spot where I can write all this down.
The key here is consumer psychology.
New year.
Split the bamboo in the morning, dry it till night. Shape and bend it nice and tight. Cross the strands to form a pattern, coat in silk, and you have a lantern. That's how you remember how to make a show lantern. Did you get all that, Chi-Chi?
Morning. Split bamboo, then get silk. Make paimon.
What? No, that doesn't even rhyme.
Look, it's them.
Hey, Yao! Hey, Chi-Chi! Whoa, Traveler! Paimon, you're here! Happy Lantern Rites! What you up to? I'm teaching Chi-Chi to make Shao lanterns. It's a real test of finger dexterity, so it'll help keep her nice and loose.
Yes, I did to be a nimble zombie.
Wanna try too, you two? Oh, okay. Well, we need a whole bunch this year so it doesn't get too dark at night. Too dark? What does that mean?
Dr. Baishu has patients who got hurt walking at night. The moon disappeared, so it was too dark to see.
The moon disappeared? Like, behind the clouds?
It was Jeonju, the moon devourer. Changshan told me about it, but now I forgot.
It's an old myth from Chenyu Vale about a giant toad in the sky that eats the moon. What? it's just a story. It's not like there's actually a giant toad in the sky. I asked Master about it, and she said myths are just insights into how the people of the past understood the world. Well, I didn't see it that night. According to Chi-Chi, though, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent someone to do some kind of serious investigation. Ministry of Civil Affairs? This is starting to sound bad.
It's okay. You can fly. Even if it's too dark, you won't fall and get hurt.
Yeah, exactly. So turn that frown upside down, Paimon. Or someday you'll get a whole bunch of wrinkles and wake up looking like an old granny. What? Okay. But the traveler can't fly. She can still fall, and don't worry. That's what the shell lanterns are for. As long as we make enough, Liyue Harbor will never go dark.
Yeah, and there's the giant lantern too.
Oh, right! I almost forgot! Look! This year's Grand Lantern commemorates the Adeptus who guards the moon! With her watching over it, the moon will be safe for sure. A white horse? Wait! So that's the white horse Yeah! Legend has it she used to live on the moon. So if it were ever in danger, I'm sure she wouldn't just stand by and watch. Huh! We've heard of the White Horse Adeptus before. Probably because it's a folk legend from Chenyu Vale, so not a lot of people know about it. But recently, some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue, and the archaeological team even found evidence of ancient people worshipping an Adeptus who lived in a palace on the moon. It's kind of like how we write wishes on Shao lanterns and release them during Lantern Rite. The White Horse Adeptus would descend from the moon in her jade Whoa! When did that happen? It must have been a super long time ago, 'cause even Master barely knows anything. Nope. Kinda unbelievable, right? Yanfei said the White Horse Adeptus might even be a made-up legend. Just like Janju the Moon Diver.
Yeah, a made-up horse and a made-up toad.
You're mistaken, children. The White Horse Adeptus really does exist.
Oh, Mr. Liu from the Baiju Guest House. But how do you know that for sure?
Have you ever wondered how the guest house got its name, Yao Yao?
Baiju White Colt. So it's named after the White Horse.
That's right. And that's because one of my ancestors was once blessed by the White Horse Adeptus.
Wait, really? Tell us more! Tell us more!
It was a long, long time ago, when this ancestor of mine was still a young girl. She was out gathering herbs and accidentally fell off a cliff, but the White Horse Adeptus rescued her.
Oh, that's it? Paimon was expecting something a bit more special. We've heard a whole bunch of...
Patience, young one. Let me finish. After the White Horse Adeptus saved my ancestor, she told her a story about the moon and the ancient kingdom of Langan. My ancestor was so captivated that she completely lost track of time. So much so, in fact, that when she returned to her village, she found nothing but a desolate ruin in its place. It was as if, without her knowledge, countless years had passed in the mortal world.
Huh?
The most extraordinary part of all is that it turned out to be a dream. When she woke up, she found herself at the bottom of the cliff, right where she had fallen. Other than her medicine basket, now filled to the brim with rare herbs, it was as if nothing had happened. A horse's whinny echoed through the air, and when she looked up, she...
A white horse?
Wow, that sure is a crazy story.
Another skeptic. You sound just like my son, but I know it's true.
Wait, so your son doesn't believe it happened?
Don't get me started. Not believing is one thing, but he even wants to change the name of our guest house. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Well, it was getting about time for him to take over the guest house. And what's the first thing he does? Starts going on about how the name doesn't attract enough customers and how we're losing business to Wangshu Inn. Can you believe that? As if Baiju Guest House and Wangshu Inn aren't miles apart from each...
Oh, what about something like the Geode Lord's Rest? combat's that.
Geolord's Rest.
This isn't about getting people through the doors. This is about disrespecting our ancestors. Oh, White Horse Adeptus, my wish is this. Let your divine power be known.
Paimon wants to learn more about this Adeptus. Good idea! Mr. Zhongli is super knowledgeable. He can answer questions. Yeah, we just saw him having tea at third round nut. All right, then that's our next stop. Chi-Chi and I are gonna keep making Shao lanterns.
Goodbye.
Life, death, and the world around us all follow a set of laws. But if you never test the limits, how can anyone know where the boundaries of these laws are?
that skulking around?
All tasks have been handed out.
Why not treat yourself to a seasonal gift from Santa?
Come and see me.
Oh, oh?
Oh.
Curious.
Impressive, right? What's with all the commotion over here? Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! What is it? Huh? What the? Heart of the Moon is blacked out! Was it really eaten by a giant toad?
Huh. I didn't expect you to know the story of Jonju the Moon Devourer, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. She learned a whole bunch of things in Sumeru.
But Jonju the Moon Devourer is...
Knowledge knows no borders, so... There.
You're right about that, Paimon. But this dark circle doesn't look anything like a toad to me. Oh, wait, Traveler! You've been in Nodcry, right? The people there worship the moon goddess. So you should know what's going on here. Really? Not even in a place where people worship the moon?
Oh yeah! Master told me that the tale of Jianzhu, the Moon Devourer, was how ancient people explained a certain celestial phenomenon.
But what is it exactly? Some kind of omen of disaster?
How so?
Oh, but in this picture, the moon is being covered from the center. So this can't be a normal eclipse. It's still an omen of some impending calamity?
We never said that! Ugh, some crazy customer left it at the restaurant. Just thinking about it gives me the chill.
Attention, everyone! As the auspicious festival season approaches, I have an announcement to make. I, Lu Xiong, am on the verge of becoming one of the most... Even though I never trained at a prestigious academy, I've still managed to dig up tons of... Like my pops always says, no pain, no gain. And I haven't had it easy. That's...
What's the deal with her?
No idea. Maybe she ate a bad batch of perch stew?
What? You don't believe me? I'm telling you, I dug up treasures from the ancient nation of Longan. I even got a picture of Jonju devouring...
Longan? Jonju?
What? Sounds like she's a few perches short of a stew, if you know what.
So what if blackback perch stew is my favorite? Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Whoa, what are you doing?
You're just a stupid, ignorant man, and I'm gonna kill you.
Young lady, you need to calm down.
What? So you're looking down on me now too? How about I take you both out then? How does that sound?
This is a place for dining. If you wish to take me out, you'll have to do it elsewhere.
Don't act like you're better than me. Do you know who I am? Show me some...
It's respect you want? Very well. For the sake of the other customers, we'll do this your way.
What? So Shen has started the fight? She had no choice. The woman pulled a shovel out of nowhere and started going crazy, flipping tables left and right. She even injured 2 other customers. Shenna did what she had to do to restrain her, then took...
Thank goodness Aunt Shenhe was there. Or who knows what...
Yeah. I started cleaning up after all the commotion, and that's when I found this photo. I thought it might be the one she dropped.
She said she took a photo of Jonju the Moon Devourer.
Can we really trust what she said, though?
Paimon's got a point. It sounds like she wasn't acting right at all. How do we know she wasn't possessed?
Aunt Shenhe would have noticed if she was possessed.
All right. But what about the part about Long Gone and the treasure she... What about it? What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic? One so powerful that even...
Your imagination is something else, Hu Tao. Why would an ancient ghost come to one mean restaurant, huh?
Hey, it could happen. I'd want to eat your...
Wait a second. She mentioned the ancient nation of Longon, right?
You know what? My brother mentioned that some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue recently. Mostly colored glass, some of the text inscribed on them has already been deciphered. There were some poetic verses, but the...
So, does that still... Paimon knows we've heard the name so... Right! His ancestor heard about it from the White Horse The White Horse Adeptus? Oh, so you must have been to see the... Yep. And it turns out that the White Horse Adeptus is super mysterious, too. Even met him.
Wait, I thought she was the gold-eyed Celadon mare of the Eight Adept. That's just the interpretation you believe in, Hu Tao. There are other theories out there, too. The elders of Qingce village believe that during the Archon War, a white horse leapt from a clear spring, transforming into an Adeptus who aided Rex Lapis in battle. In Chanyu Vale, some of the tribes take her to be the daughter of time, and trace her deeds to an even earlier era. Yet in other ancient texts, including the relics I just mentioned, she appears as an emissary who listens to mortal wishes, bestowing the blessings of the heavens, which is why we write our wishes on Shaolan.
That's so complicated. So what's the verdict? Which version is the truth?
I'm afraid there's no definitive answer to that.
You two have been all over Teyvat. Do you have an idea?
No. We were actually on our way to ask Zhongli. He knows even more about this kind of stuff than us.
Looking for a consultant, huh? He's having tea with Miss Linlong. Shigu Antiques is hosting an exhibition.
An exhibition? For what?
All those antique Sing Show just mentioned. So if you head to the big ship docked in the harbor tonight, I'm sure you'll find him.
So, where to next? How about we go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs to ask about the White Horse Adeptus? If you're heading to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, could you give them this picture for me? Since it belongs to that customer, she deserves to get it back at least. It might even... Ha! All right! We're off!
Oh, wait! I almost forgot! Happy Lantern Rite!
Come have a meal with us when you're free. We'll be there!
Thinking about it now, could it be possible that photograph was a fake?
A fake? You mean like... the customer fabricated it to gain
Nice one, Changyun! I never even thought...
How about we go check out that place tonight?
All right.
I'll get scolded if I get home too late. Live a little, Sing-Cho. You act like this is a first for you. Worst comes to worst, we'll get Xiangling to cook you something to... Well, when you put it like that...
You were just waiting for the promise of free food, weren't...
Your grandfather is of the same opinion, Miss Lanyan?
Yes. On Lantern Rite, the moon shall go dark. That's what the signs are indicating. Celestial observation isn't Grandpa's strong suit. But he discussed it with several other elders from our clan, and their conclusion was the same. It's consistent with the information we've received from other sources as well. You mean the whole thing? About
The legend of Jeonju the Moon Devourer?
Yes, that's one of them.
So it's true. I thought it was just a rumor.
It's true. But right now, the bigger issue is that all our sources indicate the phenomenon's gonna happen again. I'm not sure this bodes well.
Let's remain optimistic for now. We're making progress interpreting the artifacts, and Ganyu is consulting with the Adepti as we... Besides, apart from the incident at Wanmin Restaurant, there haven't been any other moon-related disturbances.
Mingmong, Kuching, and Lanyan! You're all here!
Oh, Traveler! And Paimon! It's been a while. Happy Lantern Rite.
Yes, Happy Lantern Rite. What?
You're certainly not the type to visit Yujing Terrace for no reason.
What? We're not allowed to just drop in on our friends during the festive season?
I was only teasing.
Oh, and about all the moon business you were just talking about? We have something to show you. Here, take a look!
Whoa! Something really did take a chunk out of the moon.
Someone managed to capture a picture of it. Is this Jeonju, the Moon Devourer, then?
Even though we confirmed this event took place, I still can't quite believe what I'm seeing.
From Xiangling! She found it when she was cleaning up after that customer caused a scene. She thinks they must have dropped it.
Wait, is this Chawang Terrace? No, it's just where I'm from. It said that Chawang Terrace was where the ancient people of Chenyu Vale communicated with the heaven. And in this picture, the moon happens to be right above Chawang Terrace.
That's interesting because the ancient people of Chenyu Vale migrated there from the chasm area.
Chasm? So, that place is involved?
According to our investigation, that customer you just mentioned, Lu Xiangxiang, her father and grandfather were merchants in Yibei Harbor, and her mother and grandmother grow tea in Chaoying Village. A few days ago, she left her home in Chaoying Village to join a civilian archaeological team funded by Hoishan Hall, and ended up excavating some artifacts. These artifacts were then entrusted to Shigu Antiques and are set to be featured in an upcoming exhibition. Then, of course, the incident at Wanmin Restaurant occurred. We suspect something happened during the excavation that left her with quite the shock.
And now, it seems like she also went to Chawang Terrace and took that picture of...
The chasm? Chawang Terrace? Things are getting pretty complicated.
She's not in a good state, so we took her to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some help. Would you come with me to check up on her? Then let's head there now.
What sort of thing could...
Ah, Lady Yuheng. Oh, and the Traveler and Paimon are here as well.
What a pleasant surprise. I hope we're not interrupting, Dr. Baiju.
Not at all. I assume you're here to see the patient? Unless it's urgent, however, it would be best not to disturb her rest. It's quite unstable. She's even more agitated than when she first arrived. And she refused to cooperate when we tried to check her. I had no choice but to prescribe a calming draught and to have her rest for 2...
So she's getting worse? That isn't the news I was hoping.
It's just a precaution. Based on an earlier conversation with her, it seemed more like a fixation than anything else. She hasn't lost her mind.
That's right. When we asked about it, she kept insisting she was going to be famous. Well, it might not be far and wide, but she certainly made a name for herself around Yujing Terrace. Even some of the Qixing know who she is.
Not often, that's for certain. From my initial assessment, the patient appears to have experienced some sort of shock, and whatever it was seems to still be haunted.
But what could have caused such a thing? The relics from the chasm? Or the moon above Chuang Terrace that night?
Come back in 2 days, and you might just have...
I suppose that's all we can do for now. We'll take our leave then, Dr. Baizhu.
Of course. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to stop by.
Speaking of those relics from the chasm, aren't they being featured in an exhibition tonight?
That's right. Are you planning to attend?
Yeah! We wanted to have a talk with Zhang Li anyway, and now Paimon's even more curious about these relics.
I would, except every item in the exhibition had to be registered with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. So I'm afraid it's been spoiled for me. There are some rather peculiar artifacts, that's for certain. We're still working on decoding the...
Yeah! The word jade
Huh? How did you know?
Xingqiu told us. He said there were some ancient poems on them.
He's quite well informed, isn't he? Well, he's right. We believe they're direct references to the ancient nation of long gone. As for the other text, instead of regular poetry, it seems to be more like ceremonial language used to worship the
moon and the gods.
Well, looks like it's almost time for the exhibition. You two should head over. There's an usher at the harbor who will lead you to the venue. Not at all. The exhibition is free to the public. The people of Liyue have a great respect for our history and are eager to learn from it. Plus, the exhibition is being organized by Linlong, the owner of Shiguan. As far as I know, it's been a long-time goal of hers to hold a cultural exhibition of this scale.
Yes, we're in for a real treat tonight?
Yes. Have a great time. There's still more artifact decoding work I need to finish. After seeing the picture you brought, there's a few ideas.
You're hard at work even during festival season? Huh. You haven't changed one bit, Kaching.
I'm simply fulfilling the responsibilities of my position. That's all. All right. I should get going. See you later.
Well, guess we should head over to the harbor and find that usher.
Here for the exhibition? After you.
Greetings. I trust you've been well since last we met?
Aha! Speak of the devil! You're right where Hu Tao said you'd be.
Ah, so Director Hu gave me away, did she?
Don't act like you're up to some super secret business. We know you just do whatever you feel like.
Yo, Traveler! Paimon! What's up?
It's been a while, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Beidou! Yunchin! It's great to see you! You're here for the exhibition too?
Yes. When I heard these artifacts were from ancient times, I just knew I had to come learn more about them.
Yeah, Ningguang pretty much said the same thing. She thought coming here might help culture me up or something. But as you know, I'm more of a fists and punches type of person. I doubt one exhibition is gonna change that.
You're too modest, Captain. You're the leader of the Crux fleet.
Plus, At the end of the day, you still decided to come, even though you didn't have to listen to Ningguang.
Well, she's the Tianquan. If she can't even get an average ship captain like me to do her bidding, how's that gonna look?
You sure know how to think from her perspective, huh?
I guess I do. I heard that if you see something you like, you can negotiate the price with the owner and take it home.
Wait, so we can buy this stuff?
Indeed. Although Shigu Antiques is hosting this exhibition, many of the items come from private collectors. As long as both parties reach an agreement, you can make an offer of mora or an equivalent trade. Well, shall we continue our conversation as we look around?
Let's go! Paimon's super curious about all this stuff.
This material is quite unusual. It doesn't look like paper. More like silk, or some other kind of fabric.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Well spotted. This is a painting of Jianju, the Moon Devourer, made primarily with mulberry silk. Such craftsmanship is rarely seen in modern-day Liyue.
Ha! Jianju the Moon Devourer! Paimon knew it!
What's that? A new dish at Wanmin restaurant?
No! It's a kind of lunar eclipse! You heard about how the moon disappeared recently.
Oh, yeah. You're saying a toad did that?
That's what the legend says!
So, nothing to do with food then?
And the figure next to the toad. Is that the white horse Adeptus?
That would seem to be a logical assumption. No. In fact, this item was discovered in Chenyu Vale, and many years ago at...
Oh! So it's from Chenyu Vale?
Actually, that's not quite right. You see, this painting is primarily comprised of mineral-based pigments, such as cinnabar and azurite, which are usually found within stratified rock. This suggests its place of origin may very well have been the chasm.
You could have just started with that!
You're as knowledgeable as ever, Mr. Zhongli. I had only ever heard the legend of Jianju the Moon Devourer. But now, seeing it depicted, if I purchased it, perhaps it could serve as inspiration for a new opera. Though I'm not quite sure who the painting belongs to, right?
A splendid idea, Miss Yoon. Perhaps in lieu of mora, you could offer the lyrics to said opera as recompense.
The lyrics? But to whom?
Why, to me, of course. I am the owner of this painting, after all.
Wait, so you're one of the private collectors of the exhibition? No wonder you knew so much about the painting!
But lyrics in exchange for a precious antique? My work could never possibly be of...
I don't know about that. I'm not much of a scholar, but even I know your operas are in a league of their own.
An astute observation, Captain Beto. In my possession, this painting is nothing but a lifeless artifact. In your hands, however, it could be transformed into a new piece of art entirely. Quite the worthy exchange, no?
But I'm not sure when I'll be able to finish writing it. It certainly won't be ready this year.
Allow me to be equally forthright, Miss Yoon. This silk painting is merely a copy I made of the original work. There is no need for such concern over its value.
Huh? So it's a fake?
I had no idea you were such a skilled artist, Mr. Zhongli. I pride myself on having some knowledge of antiques, but I didn't notice anything that would point to it being a replica.
You never cease to amaze me, Mr. Zhongli.
You flatter me. All that said, Miss Yoon, you must accept. Truly, I insist.
Huh. He's gone from handing out fake mora to fake paintings now, huh?
Your kindness is impossible to refuse, Mr. Zhongli. Rest assured, I'll be sure to return the favor.
I shall look forward to it.
Man, that was quite the find. Huh, I should buy something too, if only so I can show it off to Ningguang.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Wow. This bronze war chariot is really something.
It must have quite the story behind it. I've never seen anything like it before.
Do you know what this is, Zhongli?
Ah. I heard from Miss Linlong that a carriage made of Celadon jade was unearthed in the chasm. A copper canopy, a body adorned with flowing clouds and geometric patterns. Yes, this must be the one. A precious piece indeed.
This thing's gotta be thousands of years old, right? Crazy to think people back then were capable of such intricate metalwork.
Too often, we view the past and future through the lens of the present. Objects that fascinated us as children seem crude later in life. And that's only after a few decades or so of separation. If one were to stretch time across hundreds or thousands of years, one might discover that time is not always a force that pushes things forward.
It would seem the people of that era managed to create a remarkable civilization in their own right.
Makes me want to get my hands on this even more. Ningguang's gonna be so jealous, don't you think?
Has this war chariot caught your eye, Captain Beto?
Oh, you must be Linlong from Shigu Antiques. Nice to meet you. This exhibition has been amazing so far.
Well, that's all thanks to supportive patrons like you and Mr. Zhongli, of course. As for this war chariot, it was discovered by an archaeological team sponsored by Huishan Hall. The price comes in at 90 million mora. How much?
90 million? Woo, looks like my eyes were a bit too big for my wallet.
Quite a bargain.
A bargain? 90 million mora could feed Paimon for like 1,000 years!
And if you actually went on an eating spree that long, perhaps you'd be considered an antique worth that kind of mora, too.
What, 90 million? Nuh-uh! Paimon's worth way more than that!
Well, if Mr. Zhongli thinks it's a good deal, I'm sure it's worth it.
Beto's putting way too much faith in Zhongli. What if he's only here to drive up sales?
I'll take the chariot, Miss Linlong. Someone will come by with the payment.
Quite the discerning eye you have, Captain. After the exhibition ends, I'll have someone deliver it to the Alcor.
Actually, could you send it straight to Yujing Terrace? I'd like for the Tianquan to see the proof of my discerning eye for herself.
Understood.
Great. Yunjin and I both found something. What about you three? Want to keep perusing? And don't worry about the mora. It's all on me. Nobody's going home empty-handed tonight.
I appreciate your kindness, Captain, but I'm afraid I have some private matters to discuss with Miss Linlong.
In that case, don't let us keep you, Mr. Zhongli.
Right this way.
Traveler, Paimon, perhaps you would like to accompany me.
What? So you can show us another bargain antique that's so far out of our price range it's not even funny?
Other people are always demanding Mr. Zhongli's time, but it's quite rare for him to extend an invitation himself. I wouldn't pass up this opportunity if I were you, Paimon.
Yeah, just don't forget to come aboard the Alcor for a drink later.
Yeah, guess you're right. Taking a quick look isn't gonna cost us anything. Let's go! These are all the jade pieces that were found, Mr. Zhongli. kind are these?
These are a type of ceremonial jade. You're familiar with Chenyu Vale's rain jade, right, yes?
Oh, yeah! So these pieces are all used in the rain jade ceremony?
Well, you may not know, Paimon, but before the rain jade rite came into practice, Chenyu Vale was known for a different ceremonial tradition that also involved jade. The Bi is used to honor heaven, the Tsong to honor earth, the Gui to honor the east, the Jiang to honor the south, the Hu to honor the west, and the Huang to honor the north. These form the 6 ritual jades. It's unfortunate, however, that Miss Linlong's set is missing both the Gui and Hu pieces.
Oh, I know. These jade artifacts are from such an ancient time. It's proved difficult to track them down, even for our establishment.
No matter. You happen to have precisely the piece I was looking for.
Huh? This broken jade token? I didn't expect this to catch your eye, Mr. Zhongli. It isn't one of the 6 ritual jades.
An affect belonging to an old acquaintance of mine.
An old acquaintance? One of your collector friends, Mr. Zhongli?
You could say that. Traveler, take a closer look.
It doesn't look all that special to Paimon. Just seems like a broken artifact.
Indeed. It's been thousands of years since the moon has appeared in such a form.
So, in the past, the moon wasn't always full. Then, could this missing chunk be from when Jianzhu devoured part of the moon?
It's worth looking into.
Your insight is invaluable, Mr. Zhongli. I had no idea how special this piece was. Since it has caught your interest, allow Shigu Antiques to cover the cost.
That is far too generous, Miss Linlang.
Not at all. I've always wanted to give people a chance to appreciate these snapshots of history. So holding an exhibition like this has been a lifetime wish of mine. And it never would have been possible without your help, Mr. Zhongli.
I merely put in a good word with a few acquaintances of mine.
And it had a profound impact. Without your recommendation, I doubt half of these collectors would have come to the exhibition. So, on both a personal and professional level, I owe you my thanks, Mr. Zhongli.
Wow! Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
7. 11, 13, 19, 23. You also enjoy counting in such a fashion, lost child? The same loneliness as them. It seems to exist in your heart as well. Me? I'm sorry, I don't remember. The shadow of the moon? Or a dream of time? I'm sorry. No one has asked me such things before. I've been here for so long. There is much I have forgotten. I know nothing of your arrival. All I know is the longing in people's hearts. Yet, I sense the moonlight's guidance within you, child. Perhaps that is what brought you here. You seem confused. Perhaps I can help in some way. The path home is... that direction. But I was never able to reach the end. You should take a look. No need. It would seem... Farewell. May the moonlight ever shine upon you.
Useful for one.
Your complexion looks rather ashen, traveler. Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, what's wrong? Does your stomach hurt? Huh? What are you talking about?
Ah, I see. I'm afraid we must take our leave, Miss Linlong. My friend has taken ill and...
Of course.
Traveler, Paimon, please, come with me. Ah, yes. Regarding the payment for the jade token, charge the expense to the Wangsheng funeral parlor if you would.
Guess someone's thinking of me.
Must be that consultant of yours. I bet he's out there spending all year more at the exhibition.
He'd be the perfect employee if he just knew how to rein in the spending. But never mind him. Let's focus on the moon. We gotta see if...
I don't think it's going to happen. We've been out here all night, and the moon's the same as ever.
It is quite late, and Chongyun's getting tired. How about we head back? We can come back another time. Back? Already?
Actually, I do have a new dish I'm testing out tomorrow. And as part of my New Year's resolution...
Alright. Guess it just wasn't meant to be. Let's go. When the sun's out, bathe in the sunlight. When the moon's out, bathe in the moonlight.
Are we going to rest? Why did you bring us here?
Because I imagine the traveler would like to know what just happened to her.
Oh, right. I'm not confused, though. She could have sworn you were there the whole time. How is that?
It sounds like her spirit formed an inexplicable connection with the being in that space. suspected from the beginning, didn't you? Indeed, the being you met is the fabled White Horse Adeptus, and the original owner of this jade token. Her name is ZIBAI.
Wait, does that mean she's inside this token?
No, she does not reside within this token, but rather within the moon shadow. This token is merely a medium. Word has it you accomplished quite the feat in Nodcry. You and your friend brought the frost moon back to Tivat. Tell me, did you ever wonder about the other moon? The one that hung in its place for thousands?
We never really thought about it, but it must have been a fake, right?
Indeed, it was false. Its true nature, nothing but a projection of the moon. It also happens to be the prison that confines ZIBAI to this day.
The White Horse Adeptus is trapped inside that projection? We need to... But the moon in the sky right now is the real one, right? Where did the fake moon go?
With the return of the true moon, the shadow naturally lost its place in the heavens. Now, it is disintegrating bit by bit. When it occurs, it looks like the moon is being obscured by a black shadow. But when it stops, the shadow disappears.
So, you're saying there's an invisible fake moon blocking the real moon right now?
Indeed.
Okay, this is not what Paimon was expecting.
My hypothesis is that people's wishes could be what trigger the periods of disintegration. After all, when you experienced that episode just now, it was precisely when Miss Linlong spoke of her own wish.
Wait, is that because the White Horse Adeptus answers people's wishes? So, that means the more wishes we make, the faster the fake moon will disintegrate, right?
Quite the contrary. After countless years trapped inside, the two have merged into one. When the moon shadow is gone, ZIBAI will cease to exist in this.
Oh no! So, by bringing the moon back, we actually hurt the White Horse Adeptus?
Do not burden yourself with such thoughts. Because of your actions, a promising opportunity has presented itself to us. Let us not forget, what is crumbling is also precisely that which imprisons her. Yes, and that is why I invited you here tonight. Your connection to that broken jade token confirms, however. While I had hoped to receive your assistance, this matter could have significant damage. I must admit a certain reluctance to implicate you in more of Tivat's secrets. Often, the deeper one's knowledge of such matters, the harder it becomes to extricate. You are someone who once traveled through the boundless sea of stars. I cannot help but wonder, perhaps it is wrong for your fate to become too... Such is your conviction, then. Since journeying beyond Leo, you have had ample time to reflect on these matters, it would seem. Very well. The first secret I must reveal is that ZIBAI has long since passed away. The being within the Shadow Moon is merely one of the 3 deadly cells she severed before her death.
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is dead? Weren't you supposed to know how to fix this? Now it just seems even more impossible.
Please, remain calm, Paimon, and allow me to explain. The 3 deadly cells is a practice used by those engaged in spiritual cultivation. The intent is to sever the 3 vice-laden mortal cells to reveal one's true, pure self beneath. However, ZIBAI's 3 cells are more complicated in nature, because in the moment before her death, someone preserved the shattered essence of her soul and placed the fragments within her 3 deadly cells. If we retrieve the 3 fragments of her soul, there is a chance we can restore her presence.
So that means we can bring her back?
Yes, provided we retrieve the fragments of her soul's essence from the 3 deadly cells. Indeed, the being you encountered was ZIBAI's first deadly self, Ziju. After ZIBAI's death, she ascended to the heavens and became one with the shadow. The essence that resides within her is a heavenly soul, also known as Taiwan. Thus, this self is the closest to ZIBAI's true nature. That said, because she is trapped within the Shadow Moon, we have no choice but to seek out the other two soul essences first. Then we can unite them as one. Her second deadly self is called ZIBAI. After ZIBAI's death, she fell into a slumber deep beneath the earth in what is now known as the chasm. The essence within her is the Earth Soul, also known as Shuangling. She is the self that inherited most of ZIBAI's memory.
Chasm? So, do we have to go there?
That won't be necessary. I sensed her presence on the jade carriage from earlier, the one at the exhibition. It's possible. The return of the Frost Moon awakened her, and she emerged from the chasm alongside.
Wait! That must be why you agreed to help with the exhibition!
Indeed. So in truth, Miss Linlin was the one who helped me. The third deadly self is ZIBAI. The essence within her is the human soul, also known as Yojing, ZIBAI's shade. Thus she is the most free spirit. She lent me her aid during the Archon War 1,000 years ago. But later, as her powers waned, she retreated into the mountain. I imagine finding ZIBAI should prove the most troublesome. So I shall take it upon one.
So, we need to find the second deadly self, right?
Locating her should not prove difficult. In life, ZIBAI was fond of mortals, and as the self who inherited most of her memories and wisdom, ZIBAI should be the. It's possible she has possessed someone, and is meandering the bustling streets of Lille.
Possess someone? Wait, are you thinking what Paimon's thinking, Traveler?
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an ancient...
Exactly! Lucian Chen!
It seems you have a lead in mind already.
She'd still be at Boo Pharmacy. She was super agitated when she first got here, so I should give her some calming medicine and told us to come back in 2 days. Do you think it could be hers, actually?
It's quite possible. The deadly selves are impure beings that can easily influence a sound plan. Well, I should get started on my own investigation then.
You're leaving already?
I must. ZIBAI went into hiding after the Archon War. If I am to have any success tracking her down, then there's no guarantee. I should start sooner rather than later.
There's still so much you haven't told us! Like, who the White Horse Adeptus actually is, and how she died in the first place! Not to mention who it was that preserved the fragments of her soul!
Should our endeavor prove successful, then naturally those answers will follow. If not, speaking of them would be rather... It would seem that this is a question you are unwilling to set aside. It was the avatar of time. Ah, so you know of her existence.
The ruler of time saved her soul.
Indeed. Preserving what remained of ZIBAI's soul in the moment before her death. Only the power, however, there is no telling what effect it has had on the three deadly selves. In other words, you must exercise caution when seeking out ZIBAI. On the night of Lantern Night, countless shout lanterns and the wishes written upon them will be released into the sky. I estimate that this event will trigger the Shadow Moon's collapse. When that happens, the cage that confines the first deadly self will open. That is our moment to act, but also the moment where all could be lost. For if we fail to retrieve the other two soul fragments in time, ZIBAI's resurrection, as I mentioned before, the answers to your remaining questions should come in time, providing our efforts bear fruit. Let us hope that all proceeds smoothly in the days to come.
So let me get this straight. The patient disappeared right as you were delivering the medicine.
I know it's hard to believe, but that's exactly what happened.
It's true. One minute she was there, and the next she was nowhere to be seen. Hey, it's Elon! Good to see you here! Oh, is this a bad time?
Not at all. Just a small roadblock in the case I'm working. Ningguang asked me to investigate a patient named Lucia. If you're here to find her too, then you're out of luck, I'm afraid. She went missing this month.
What?
According to Dr. Baishu, the patient vanished right under his nose. But it just seems like...
Here 1 second and gone the next? Pretty sure Shell can do something like that.
Then you're suggesting this Lu Xiangshang is the vigilant Yaksha in disguise? Or some other adeptus?
Guess not. But this is so weird. How can a living person just... Unless... Lenny decided to take his axe to Liyue? Who is this Lenny you... he's... Oh... Never mind.
Let's set aside the how for now, and focus more on the where. You mentioned this patient has a strong obsession with achieving fame and recognition.
Yes. She kept talking about becoming a renowned archaeologist and making a name for herself. So, are we looking for a place where it's super easy to become famous?
I think we should check out the Shell Lantern crafting stalls.
Because it's easy to become famous, I mean...
Not exactly. When the people of Liyue need a solution to a problem, their first thought would be to pray to the gods. If her wish is to become famous, she might write it on a shell lantern in the hopes that the fate...
That certainly sounds probable.
Turns out, the White Horse Adeptus might be a lot closer to home than...
What was...
Nothing. Let's go check out the stalls.
Is it possible I was just...
But I saw it too. We can't both have been...
To swallow.
Alright, we're here!
As long as you're patient enough, Paimon, you'll find that hunting down people is... We need to blend into the environment, or we risk alerting the...
Okay. What's your New Year's wish, Ayla?
I haven't given it much thought.
And it can't be work-related. You gotta take a break once in a while, right? You're always taking out this suspect, tailing that criminal, hunting down this gang or that. Which is super amazing and all, but it's gotta be exhausting.
Really getting into this, huh?
You said to blend in, right? Come on, it's a pretty act. So you gotta think of something.
Then, I suppose, I'd be to go traveling.
Traveling? That's our bread and butter. Wanna join it?
Thanks for the offer, but my desk is piled high with reports on your exploits. And that's not quite the kind of traveling. I was thinking more the lie down and do absolutely nothing.
Something a bit more easy and breezy, right? Hey, wait. We know just the place. The Easy Breeze Holiday Resort in Gatland. It's super relaxing and full of fun activities. You've got a beautiful ocean and tons of cute little creatures called Asha. Seriously.
I suppose I'll have to check it out.
Hey guys, happy Lantern Night.
What a coincidence. You here to do shell lanterns too?
Well, it's that time of year, am I right? That I join in on the fun. You can't have Lantern Night without making one of these.
What for?
Oh man, it's kind of embarrassing.
you wanted an apprentice, right? Well, I'm offering. What do you think?
Whoa, the white horse adeptus works faster than I thought.
Traveler, it's her.
Hey, didn't you hear me? I said I wanted to be your apprentice.
No need to shout. I heard you the first time.
Back a bit, Gaming. This person could.
What?
Hey, what are you trying to do? Do you know who I am? Get back!
Lu Shangshan, we have no intention of harming you. We just need to ask you.
Get back, I said!
Try to remain calm.
If you come any closer, I'll...
Little wisp of the wind. How are you able to see me? So what if I leave at once? You, a mere mortal, whose own life hangs by a thread, would dare! Unless you wish to be condemned to eternal damnation, you would do well to. I shall speak on this.
Don't come any closer. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Playing dumb, aren't we? Say it. We know you attacked those people at one.
What? No, I would never.
You don't remember.
Of course not. How could I?
What about the photo you took near Chuang Terrace?
What photo?
What's going on? It's like she lost her.
Well, this complicates things. I'll take her back for questioning and let you know what I find.
But I didn't do anything.
It's weird. She seems so normal.
This is just great. An apprentice falls right into my lap and now she's gone.
Don't worry, darling. This is a special case. I'm not sure you'll find one soon.
Unless you're gonna pony up and offer a real solution, Paimon, I don't want to hear it.
Darling, what's up with...
I'm done here. I'm gonna go find an apprentice, and I won't take no for an answer.
Oh, is it just Paimon? What? Oh, so you saw a second deadly self? Oh, yeah, we better...
Alas, why must the Cloud Retainer inflict such woe upon us, Mooncarver?
By the order of Rex Lapis, we were supposed to make haste to the harbor to stand watch. Yet we arrived late. For you and your inscrutable wisdom, it is no wonder Cloud Retainer banished us to the wilderness in anger. A pity only that I, blameless as I am, was made to share in the punishment.
Blameless indeed. You speak as if it was not you who decided to plant all that mint in the first. Yet now, in its wretched state, overrun by blight and vermin, you would turn away? Utterly heartless.
Were I truly that heartless, would I have rescued those seedlings from this desolate wasteland, granting them haven in your hallowed garden? Alas, if blame must be laid, let it fall upon Cloud Retainer for failing to recognize it.
Ah, at last a sentiment with which I can agree. If ever Cloud Retainer is away, we should steal into her abode and plant a veritable field of mint. A tempting little...
Positively ingenious.
Please stop chasing us. Just let us go.
Get back here! If you keep running,
We don't know anything about Mosho dancing. Just leave us up.
what? You think I'm not good enough to teach you? Just agree to be my apprentice.
That child looks somewhat familiar.
Ah, it appears to be the Wusho dancer from Liyue Harbor.
Come, let us take a closer.
Has trouble befallen you, young one? Perhaps we can offer...
Oh, thank the gods! Please, sir, you have to help us. This guy's trying to force us to become his wound.
Oh, so it is you who require aid, not the other way around.
Get out of the way, old man! This is
preposterous.
You listen here, brazen youth. Skilled you may be in the art of...
Hold on, Mountain Shaper. Something is amiss. Look closer.
Huh. Indeed, he bears the mark of something unclean.
It spells trouble. You there. Depart at once.
Hey! You drove all my recruits, old man! You'll decide to take their place, even if you're a bit on the decrepit side.
Many years it has been since a being has dared to speak to us in such a manner.
Now let us see what evildoer has sought to use you as its puppet, young...
You two! You're Adepti!
Does that strike fear in your soul?
Whoa! Two Adepti recruits just fell right into my lap? That white horse sure knows how to grant a wish.
Slow down! Wait for us!
Jeez, take a hint, will you? I told you to stop following me!
Traveler, Paimon, keep your distance from this youth. Evil has taken a hold of him.
We know! It's one of the white horse Adeptus' deadly selves! She's possessing Gunning!
The White Horse Adeptus' deadly selves?
Could it be that Rex Lapis called us the Lire Harbor for this...
Hey! What are you two whispering about over there? Who's gonna be first apprentice and who's gonna be second? It doesn't matter! I'm not the kind of Sifu who plays favorites.
Insolent spirit! Be gone from this...
Little mite of a mortal. Getting in my way again, I see. That is no concern of yours. No. Only by doing it myself. Otherwise, rage will consume me. If I lose control, all will turn to dust. The curse of time. The memories this body holds. Come no closer. This is your final warning.
Insolent spirit! Be gone from this child at once!
Traveler and Paimon? And two Adepti? Where are we? Weren't we just making Xiao lanterns in the harbor?
Sun is most scorching. Agitation stirs within me. I require cooling mint to beat this heat. Speaking of, Cloud Retainer has scorned this verdant wonder long enough. It is time for her to feel its wrath. The wrath of mint!
Mountain Shaper, where are you going?
No, Mountain Shaper's acting weird! You don't think it's spread to him, do you?
Spread to him? Quickly now, explain to me what has been happening.
What? Was I really that rude? Jeez, someone get my dad to throw a slipper at me. I'm so...
You okay, Gummy?
He is fine. It is simply exhaustion. But to think Mountain Shaper would succumb to something like this, it is most unexpected.
What do? We can't just leave Gummy like this, but we can't ignore Mountain Shaper either.
My cultivation level rivals that of Mountain Shaper. Were I to give chase, Zisha would but flee from his form. Seek out Streetward Rambler. Cloud Retainer and the Conqueror of Demons should be with her. I shall take this child back to the harbor and join you post-haste.
Whoa! What are all the Adepti doing together?
Rex Lapis charged us with keeping watch over Lire Harbor should danger rear and come. We must devise a...